spent time saying, okay, Satan, then what you want us to do? Okay, cool. And then what? Word, all right, I got that. Then what? Okay. All right, so you want us to just line up, do this, do that, boom, 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 and they do exactly what he tells them to do. And that's why it says even we can rebuke one demon, but he comes back with what? Several. Comes back with several more. Not a couple, several. You think he's going to bring back somebody with him that's untrained and unfamiliar? No, they have a meeting about you before they come back. Well, I went by myself and this is what I got accomplished, but then, they found Jesus and now that place is filled, but I found a crack. And they come and they infiltrate right through that little crack. And that's because they're on guard. They're strategic. They know where they're going. You don't never see an army just say, oh, okay, maybe we should just go over there. No, there's a show, I think, on Discovery Channel or something, where they follow army soldiers, the people that actually go to rescue those that are injured. And there was one episode where this man almost died because the team that was coming to get him had to figure out where the bombs were so that they wouldn't get injured trying to get him. So a lot of times we fail to research. And how can you stand in your authority unless you know what you're talking about? Nobody ever gets promoted to supervisor unless they know at least one thing about the company, at least know the name of the company. So we have to be mindful that legion means that it is strategic, that they know what they're doing. They're not just haphazardly saying, oh, okay. Why do you think they knew to ask Jesus to put them in some pigs? They just came up with that? Birds flying, monkeys swinging, and all types of stuff, and they pick a pig? The most filthy animal? They picked that? They had enough common sense. The man couldn't even speak for himself outside of the demons, but the demons had enough common sense to say, God, please remove us from this body and just put us over there. But the man didn't even have enough common sense to say, God, help me. But the demons knew. They knew exactly what to say. So a lot of times we have to be mindful of our usage of the word and knowing which words to say and when to say them and how they apply. The other thing that I was looking at here, where is it? Comprehended it not. Verse 5. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. Another version says that the darkness was confused by the ability of the light and was trying to figure it out, but couldn't figure it out. How much power have you given over to the enemy? Because he don't know everything. In fact, there's actually a book, and if you feel like God's called you to the area of warfare and that type of thing, it's probably a book you should read called Dressed to Kill. And in this book, it talks about strategically how, let's see if I can find it, strategically how when Jesus died and when he rose and when he defeated Satan, that all of Satan's power was stripped. So whose power is he working off of then? If all his power was stripped back then. I saw a movie one time where the villain gained his power off of getting people to be afraid of him. So the more that people feared him, the more he was like, all right, cool, I got them. Cool, I got them. And the moment that he did that, he was pulling power, pulling power, pulling power. And then next thing you know, he was almost as powerful as anybody because he gained all the fear from everybody. And because of that fear, he then became, at that time, what seems all-powerful. Trying to think. Let me see. Where is it? If I find it, then I will read it. I don't see it right now, but just the way that they said it. I mean, it was absolutely amazing. We were riding in the car when I read it, and I was like, whoa. Huh. This is how strategic the devil is. This is from Dress to Kill on page 26. It says, the devil knows that if he is going to do damage to the plan of God, this is his last opportunity, and he must do damage quickly. The devil knows that if he's going to do damage to the plan of God, this is his last opportunity, and he must do his damage quickly. So yes, you do have a stalker. In essence, is what that means. You do have a stalker. Satan does not know the future, so what he's afraid of is your present. So you may look at it and say, well, all I did was get up. That's enough. And so what happens when we get to that point of doubting our power, then he's able to overpower and to belittle power. So we have to be very aware of that as we go into this next season and as we prepare literally for the uprising, because there's people there depending on us, but if we can't communicate effectively, then we can be of no use to them. And then we find people that have been through our situations and they're dying